Hey everybody, my name is King Quarter. Hope we're having an amazing day today. Now today, as you guys can see right here, I am the rank 408 Garnet mate in the 1v1 rank system. I'm going to teach you guys how to play some Garnet, so if you guys want some more content like this, be sure to subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Alright y'all, so first person we're going against is Iron Giant, and honestly, I don't think there's a better person to teach y'all how to play with. I think one of the best things to start doing as soon as you start is to get rid of both your projectiles, which will allow you access to your shoulder check, which is your side special, as well as the upward clap ability, which is the upward special. I think both of those are super good for knockback, especially the second one. The first one's more of a shoulder check. It's kind of a side, distance breaking move. One of the best things about going against Iron Giant, obviously for any person that goes for, simply due to the fact that he's just so big, he has such a huge hitbox, so he's going to be way more of an easy opponent as opposed to anybody else. I love going against Iron Giant, right? I think just the biggest thing to look out for is obviously the knockback. He has a lot of knockback moves. I think majority of them actually are. And everything else, I mean all of these AoE attacks, he just majority of the time will have priority of a hit. So anytime you guys are both hitting at the same time, his will actually do the knockback as opposed to yours. Anytime I get him up in the air, I just like to do the upward special. I know it gets kind of cheesy at one point, but it is in your kit. It's a fighting game. You just gotta use it sometimes, y'all. Like I said, get rid of the Rocket Fist, get rid of the Star move. Both of these, I call it a Star Shot. I don't know what it's actually called. I'm not a scientist. But anytime you get rid of both of those, especially when they're lower percent of damage, you guys can just get in super easily and start doing some combos. My favorite one is the triple hit combo, which is just a triple hit, shoulder check, triple hit, finish it off with the final square hit, or whatever you're playing on for the console, but it's basically just a normal hit. Like that, you can follow it up a couple of times if they're a bigger opponent like Iron Giant is. And then of course, anytime you get knocked away from your star, you can just drag him into it, do a lot of damage, and get some knockback going. I like to do this, get him closer to the actual edge, and then try to go for a spike. It's more of a flashy move, but if you guys can do a spike, I highly suggest that it is more of a flashy finish. Kind of harder to do, but it definitely looks cool. With that being done, GG to that person. If they want to go again, honestly, I'm fine with it. Just because I think Iron Giant is a super useful teaching partner. Let's get it. Alright, he did want to run it again, so. Same thing, just get rid of that. Start going in for your actual combo. If they dodge out of it, it's no problem. Just try to close that distance. Drag them into your star move, and then just get in. Close the distance, get that knockback going, get a couple of damage, and then start off with your combo again. Is he here? He did this last game. Are you here, sir? Okay, he is. I was gonna say. Alright, I think the main thing that I love doing, you guys can see right there, anytime they try to come in with any type of range attack, a super uninterruptible thing, you can actually interrupt it with your Rocket Fist, which is super useful. That's one of the best utility moves in here. That's why he has a cooldown, because it's just so useful. I like to ledge guard with the Rocket Fist as well. Anytime you jump up and do it in the air, it's going to be harder to control and it won't go nearly as far, but it'll travel a lot faster. And if you guys are both in the air and you shoot it at them, majority of the time that knockback is going to actually bring them out. It's just super useful. Anytime you get a stock off, I like to actually go for the Sing move. I actually don't know what it does, but I know that it blocks any and all projectiles. Like Tom and Jerry's tennis ball move, for example. I know that actually just blocked that off. I probably could use it against that ball right there, but you know. Not that quick. Going for any combos. Another combo finisher is actually to uppercut them. It'll knock them up in the air, and you can go for an air punish. A lot more useful, better for knockback. And anytime they're at the ledge, I like to go for the side smash. It's super useful for ledge guarding. It's one of the best, honestly, in your kit. And just want to go for any type of punish that you can. Since this Iron Giant looks like he's kind of going for air attacks, it'll be a lot easier to punish just because of his huge hitbox. He's not going to land by the time he attacks. And go for that punish. And right when they're around here on 150, there you go. Perfect spike, and just like that. GG to them. That was cool. That was a good fight. On to the next opponent. Let's see what we get. Who was it? I didn't see who we were going against. Finn. Okay, wow. Probably the person I hate going against the most other than Superman. I hate you if you run Superman. I hope you know that. Anyways, with this actual Finn combos, I think the best thing is obviously just to stay clear of that sword. He uses it in like 9 out of 9 attacks. But the backpack move, right? That's the one where he doesn't use it. And that thing is so dumb. Try to get out of the air. If you are in the air, he's gonna combo you with it. And actually, this map is probably the worst to go against Finn, because if he backpack combos you into the ceiling right here, he's just gonna be knocking you back and forth. He's gonna play volleyball with your face, and it doesn't feel good at all. It doesn't, trust me. So with Finn, the main thing is just try to close the distance. And as soon as you close that distance, he's not gonna have a lot to actually, you know, get away from you. So as long as you're just putting on pressure, playing super aggro, you're gonna be able to actually get a lot of punishments in. As soon as he misses any sword attack, you're gonna get proximity and priority as well. So anytime you're fighting against him, if you guys hit at the same time, just because you're a bigger opponent and you're a bruiser as opposed to a sword fighter, you'll actually get priority. You'll hit first and he'll just go flying backwards, right? If you guys are at the same damage, it's definitely good to take that in. It's good to go for a sacrifice hit if you have to, just to get some extra power off. And it'll definitely be used in a second, right? If I can get off a rocket fist, there you go, just like that. That's a ring out. Go for a sing anytime. Get rid of your other moves if you have to. And just be super patient. I think with sword fighters in general, it's a lot of a patience game as opposed to any of the other fighters. What I like to do with any Finn, make him come to me, and as soon as he comes in, you guys can see I start going in, closing that distance, getting punishments off if I have to. If he's in the air, try to get him out with any of your utility. And overall, just try to play the close game, right? It is kind of a waiting game with sword fighters, but you'll get there eventually, I promise you. Try to get him close to the ledge as well, because I think Garnet plays super good on the ledge anytime you're near it. Ledge guarding is pretty good, and knockback in the air is very great as well. The two great things are getting him out of the ring, and if you guys want to win, you guys want to start getting some kills. If you want to get some kills, use your knockback. If you want to use your knockback, get close to the ledge, because that'll be a lot easier. I think that was kind of a blunder on his part, but we'll just call it a day. Good fight, good fight. Alright, let's see what else we could get. I'm hoping for Lebron, because I heard he's pretty nutty. Let's see. It's not Lebron, actually, so it's Aria. I'm actually fine with this matchup as well. I think this is one of the better matchups for Garnet. Probably top 3 best matchups to go against with Garnet. Right, she's super easy to start comboing just because her hitbox is a lot bigger than you would expect. But more importantly, she's super viable to hit stun. So anytime you're hitting her, you'll interrupt any combo that she's doing. And she doesn't have a good way of creating distance between you and Garnet. So anytime that you're fighting against her, right, she's not going to have any way of getting away from you. And since you're a bruiser, what you're going to want to do is fight super close up and personal. Super easy to go against. Not the best just because she's quick, right? She does have one ability that creates a small gap from a very big gap, so it'll close distance off very quick, very easily. It's her sword dash. I don't really know what she does to do it, but you do have to get marked with her blade. I know that. So as long as you don't get hit with her blade, she does have a red blade that she'll throw on the ground. If you step over it, you'll start carrying it, and then she'll just be able to fly over at you. Basically similar to Superman's flying move where he grabs you. It's similar to that with map mobility. Overall, I think the best thing is just to get closer to the person. Similar with other sword fighters, like I said with Finn earlier. All you gotta do, get close as you can, use utility you have to, and the main thing you want to focus on is starting to learn your combos. I do want to learn a lot more combos. Of course, this is day 1 of open beta being released, so I'm not super stressed about, you know, learning combos and having her perfected, because the game hasn't even technically released yet. But it's just something to look forward to, right? Another move that I totally forgot you could even use is the downward smash, which is just where she gets her fists and she knocks them into the ground, creating a big stun. It's super useful, right? The more you charge it up, the wider range it's going to have and the more powerful it's going to be. And it's great for starting off combos. If you want to close distance quick, use that move and it's going to get them to you super quick, super simply, without much, you know, aggression. Now that we're here, go for a sideward special. Or a reverse spike, that works. Okay. We with the spikes today, I'm kind of on it, you know what I mean? Alright, y'all, let's get into another match. If I don't get LeBron here, I'm ending the video. Ladies and gentlemen, I never thought I would see the day. It's him. It's the man himself. Oh my god. I think I want a Sprite cranberry. I've actually never had a Sprite cranberry, bro. I need one. I gotta know what it's like, bro. Y'all let me know. If you've had one, what does it taste like? Does it truly what the heck? Hold on. Okay, that move's kind of crazy. When he does a slam dunk, it creates like a tidal wave across the map. Dude, that thing is powerful. What? He has a foul meme. That's hilarious. They did pretty good. Ooh. Nice little combo on my part, if I gotta say. I think the funny thing that I love thinking about, they had to make LeBron a good fighter. I've had a couple people, I think Ziox was the one that pointed out that I had to go against LeBron because he's crazy, he's an animal. I think it's hilarious just because, you know, if they made him a bad fighter in a video game, they're gonna have some real world repercussions. I mean, if I was bad in a fighting game where they had all this chance to model me with superpowers even from Space Jam and they just didn't, bro, I'd be so mad. It's fine though. He's a good fighter. I've heard he's one of the best. I've heard a lot of people are kind of sweating with him already. I've seen a lot of competitions for just flashy, you know, tournaments, different types of clips for him. Pretty interesting already. Day one, I haven't gone against a lot of them, obviously. I've gone against a lot of people who think that they're like the greatest player with LeBron, but I haven't played against anyone super crazy yet. It looks like it's going to be very similar. I think he's a bruiser just because he uses a bludgeon weapon. He uses a basketball. So he's going to majority of the time be closer as opposed to being a ranged attacker. I don't see why he would be ranged. It's a very similar thing to anyone else though. Just get in, use your combos, go for knockback. I think the rocket fist in the air, great for punishing, as well as the upward smash. That is it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is King Kawato. Hope you're all having an amazing day, of course. If you guys are new, subscribe, as well as if you guys want some more content, be sure to let me know in the comments below. If you found this helpful, be sure to share it and let me know. Have a great day, y'all. Stay safe, take care, peace, adios, until next time. Adios, have a great day. Goodbye.